Welcome back to Closing Bell. Well, let's take a look at the commodities now. And the other couple of numbers that we are watching out for is the monsoon, where June 1st to June 24th has been 22% above normal. The progress of monsoon and the distribution of monsoon has been on the positive side as well. So the monsoon has not only covered many parts of Delhi, UP and Himachal, it also has entered Haryana. So this is happening ahead of time, on time, as far as the monsoon goes. When you look at the Kharif sowing, that also has been quite promising. The numbers are on the higher side. So whether it's about cane, cotton, pulses, coarse cereals, oil seeds, we have seen positive numbers come in for that one as well. It's initial days still now, and we were talking to National Seed Association of India a few days ago, and they said that while the market is still open, the seed production or distribution is taking place, but it is really the liquidity crunch with the farmers who have opted, especially the smaller and marginal farmers, and they have opted for cheaper varieties. The input costs have been higher, so there are some concerns coming in on that level. Joining us now is Mr. Siraj Hussain. He's ex-Agri Secchi, and he joins us on a phone line. Mr. Hussain, hi, good to have you. First of all, what is your sense on the Kharif sowing numbers itself? Because the oil seeds and the pulses are looking at a triple-digit increase in sowing. These are initial days. There are still some concerns, even as these are essential commodities. How do you look at the number progressing?
So far, the news is good. And as the numbers indicate, the farmers have used their resources in terms of availability of labor in certain areas to go in for early sowing. Also, the expectation of monsoon is very good. So in these areas, mostly rain-fed areas, the sowing has been above normal. But I think by the end of the Kharif season, all these high percentages will look much normal.
Well, absolutely. It has been early monsoon and a good progress. I'm assuming that is the reason we've seen these numbers. But, I just want to put across the National Seed Association of India conversation in front of you. And they said that while the seed production has been okay, and the larger companies also may have suffered some losses, but the smaller and the marginal seed companies have had it very difficult because the cost of production has gone up, the distribution is an issue, labor has been a problem, transportation has been a concern as well. There has been a delay in certification from some government agencies as well. How would you look at that sector right now?
I think my information from the seed companies is slightly different. I have been talking to the National Seed Corporation of India and also a number of other seed manufacturers. My sense is that the difficulties they are mentioning will really come in the next Kharif, in the next Rabi season. So as far as the current Kharif season is concerned, this seed was produced several months back. So I do not think availability of seed for most of the crops is going to be a problem. In fact, seed has already reached, and in any case, farmers can use the seed saved over the previous years. But what worries me, and I must share it with you, this good news about the monsoon, the news channels celebrating, it should be tempered because we have seen, if I take the example of Punjab, in 2012, 14, 15, 16, 17, Punjab had deficient monsoon. In Haryana, 2012, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, we had deficient monsoon. And the prices of diesel have gone up very high in the last, 15, 20 days. So the cost of cultivation for farmers has gone up, and the farmers are quite disturbed because of that.
Mr. Hussain, also, how would you, that is one part of it, that the input costs have gone up. The MSP, while of course has gone up by 2 to 5% as well. The farmers haven't really rejoiced that. But there are some positives. Forgive us if we really are enjoying or celebrating the good monsoon right now. But how are you looking at the crop output? Because before the COVID, the government did talk about record food grain production for this season yet again. Do you think we'll meet those numbers?
I think we will meet those numbers. In fact, we may do even better than those numbers because in the eastern states, There is good availability of labor, which I suppose will result in better farming practices. So better distancing between plants, better manuring, better weeding, which may see slightly higher output, provided the monsoon distribution is as per the prediction. So on the overall production scenario, I am quite hopeful, but I am concerned about the cost of production rising in certain states due to shortage of labor, in Punjab and Haryana, for example. And also there is another worrying sign. In Telangana, the government is trying to regulate what should farmers sow. So they are trying to wean away farmers from paddy to cotton. And cotton prices, as we have seen, have undergone a downturn in the last few months due to COVID and other global reasons. So if there is too much of production of cotton, in Haryana also farmers have taken to cotton in Sirsa and other districts. So if too much of cotton is there and if global situation does not improve, then we may see huge dip in cotton prices, and then CCI may have to procure even more.
Oh, absolutely. And that isn't a very pretty sign, because last year as well, CCI had procured more, same is the case with this time as well. So, well, there are some positives, but there are some downsides as well. Mr. Hussain, thank you so much for joining us with your sense on that. Joining us also is Navneet Damani now to talk about the commodity prices. Navneet, hi. It has been a day of profit taking across asset classes, in ditto commodities as well. What are you looking as trading strategies into this sector?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, Manisha. In the last couple of days, we are seeing heightened volatility in most of the asset classes, be it gold, crude oil, or equities. So my bet is that gold prices, which have seen a decent run-up in the last few days, could see some, just like the other commodities as we discussed. Gold is a good sell around.
All right, Navneet, looks like we've got you on a bad line, but we will flash your strategies. And as Navneet was saying, it has been a difficult day today. We've seen profit taking come in for gold after that all-time highs yesterday. The crude prices declined 6% overnight, continue to trade in the weakness. And the base metal prices as well are concerned about high rising COVID cases and IMF downgrading global growth for the rest of 2020. So there are some concerns and some profit taking that we've seen in commodity space today. But with that, that's all the time that we have on Closing Bell. You keep watching CNBC TV 18.